Wendigoon, welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much for having me, Nux. I appreciate it. I'm so scared.
No, don't be scared, bro. It's not like our relationship started through beef or anything. It's not like any of this has to do with us insulting each other on Twitter like children.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have to do with our first interaction ever being me threatening to beat you. I think it was in an Arby's parking lot or Wendy's or something like that.
It was one of those, yeah. And I responded with doubling down on calling you edgy Walmart MatPat, which, again, is one of the greatest insults I've ever come up with.
That's how every great relationship starts. I think we're on a good track.
I wanted to take all of you down a little adventure down my beef with MatPat lore.
Oh,
and
boy.
It all started with a certain MatPat clip.
I think I know what clip this is gonna be.
So, as you can see right here, this is the MatPat doesn't watch clip.
I've actually never looked at porn ever, like outside of.
So it all started with this simple clip. Unfortunately, though, after I've started memeing this clip, a lot of people have started asking MatPat a very basic question.
Do you watch porn? I do not.
Anyway, this happened last week. So the lore is good. Before delving any deeper into the memes, this video is sponsored by the absolute legends over at Raid Shadow Legends. Gamers, it's my literal favorite mobile game of all time, which by the way is turning 3 years old this month. Raid Shadow Legends, you may have heard of it, but let me tell you why now is the perfect time to dive right in. Raid established themselves as the ultimate mobile game RPG, literally on the market. They keep adding new game modes, new events, new content. There are bosses and heroes in a really cool mobile game if you just like collecting stuff. They don't just add new characters either. They added the Shadow Kid, an entire new faction. There's this Doom Tower, which is also new, which has tons and tons of bosses. Literally over 120 levels, gamers. And of course, the newest and biggest addition to Raid, probably in history, is the very new Hydra Clan boss. Honestly, like, one of the coolest bosses I've ever seen in a mobile game. I can keep on talking about Raid Shadow Legends. It's the perfect game for all player types. Whether you like the fighting or the collecting, I invite you all to join the party and download Raid Shadow Legends in the link below. Congrats, Raid. 3-year anniversary. That's kind of huge. That's insane. Not gonna lie. They got an insane amount of things in store. Raid's kicking off with free gifts for everyone and adding in a bunch of new content and events. We're talking new champions, artifact sets, a full personalized video showcasing every player's Raid journey. God, what game does that? Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Gamers, if you click my link or scan the QR code right here, new players will get a free starter pack worth almost 40 bucks to kickstart your game. We're talking free champions, Misericord, Tiger Soul, and Romero, a Magic XP brew, 10 Force XP brew, and 10 Spirit XP brew. And since it's Raid's birthday, the gifts keep coming. All new and existing players get a bunch of free birthday gifts worth over 25 bucks. Once you're in the game, enter the promo code 3years Raid to get your hands on everything. Let's just get right back into the video. Once this has begun, people start sending me clips too.
I like to watch a lot of things with wieners in my hands.
What's your thoughts on the MatPat Wiener saga?
I want everyone to know. Nux was like, hey, you should come on. We'll be talking about MatPat. I'm like, oh, are we reacting to his videos? And he was like, you'll see.
This is exploring the MatPat Iceberg.
If you would have told me when I started YouTube that I would be with Nux talking about if MatPat watches or not.
But hey, that's just a theory.
A game theory.
A gay theory.
Okay, so my initial analysis of those clips. MatPat strikes me as like a Christian band kid. And I do believe with a lot of them, they do not watch or anything like that. You know, as like a Christian Sunday school teacher, I also abstain, but I also don't talk about it except in situations where Nux Taku puts me on the spot on live recording.
You pronounce my name the same way Gilbert Gottfried pronounces it. I love how I have this video just ready. I did not expect to be showing this to anyone.
Just mid-sentence, you're like, oh, Gilbert Gottfried did that.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Nux Taku.
Anyway.
The whole thing about MatPat in the live streams further supports that theory for me.
Now that you brought up your theory, I have one clip that may be slightly, not exactly going according to your theory at all.
Over here, we're doing the math now, and nothing, not even that lolly on the other page, is sexier than math.
Thoughts? Analysis? Analysis? I did a lot of research. Hello, you okay?
This has been a roller coaster of 2 minutes.
These may have been the best 2 minutes of your last week.
They're the most 2 minutes of something this week. I'm not sure what yet.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I do believe you're right. I think that poked a hole in my theory.
The theory was pretty airtight until this is like the DLC that comes and it's like, yeah, no.
I'd have to say that now I'm just scared.
There is good news because this, as I've mentioned, this was the opening, the entry hole into the portal of MatPat's world. Prepare for a game where I am going to tell you a theory in 30 seconds, and you have to guess if MatPat made a full feature-length game theory video about that theory.
I'm actually think I'm gonna do pretty good because I grew up watching the old game theory videos.
Well, I hope you didn't watch any game theory videos in 2017, because in order to make this video and a different game show that I have done, I have watched and researched every single game theory video made in 2017, and I came up with a few random ones myself. Are you prepared, Wendigoon? Are you prepared to fight for your title of edgy Walmart MatPat?
I am the edgiest Walmart MatPat there is. Let's get it.
I am going to tell you a theory. You're going to guess if it's an actual theory video he made or not. If you are correct, you get a point. If you're wrong, I get a point. If I win, I get to continue calling you edgy Walmart MatPat. And if you win, you earn the title of edgy Walmart MatPat.
It's pretty much heads, you win, tails, I lose, right?
I don't know. That's a very depressing way to look at the really cool game show that I came up with, okay?
Yeah, okay, hold up. I
Tears.
will earn the title.
Yes!
I will earn the title of Edgy Walmart MatPat. That's the spirit. All right.
Exactly, right. It's a glass half full kind of situation. Are you prepared for an Undertale theory?
Oh boy, am I. All right, let's hear it.
W.D. Gaster. His name is a combination of two fonts. WD is Wingdings, and Gaster is the font Aster. So the truth is that Gaster must be split into the two characters that we know as Sans and Papyrus because they are also fonts.
Having watched the old MatPat videos, his modus operandi is picking a minor detail in the corner of something and then expanding that out to an entire series or video or what have you. So I'm gonna say it is a theory.
That is a point for Wendigoon. Oh my god!
Let's go. All right.
But to surprise you, that theory that I summed up extremely well in a very short amount of time is actually 3 15-minute videos. It is a 3-parter. Where you came to that. I feel bad because I feel like I'm actually gonna end up getting into beef with him for making fun of his theories, but they're entertaining.
Man, I hope you do. That'd be so funny for me.
Oh my god, I have no. Yeah, right. Because you're gonna somehow be dragged into.
Hold on. No. Hold on. MatPat, I like your videos. I watch them. This isn't fun. Nux is the one bully you. Harass him.
All right, we're cutting this out of the video. Editor. It's Super Mario Odyssey. There is this one area with actual people walking around, and Mario is half the size of those people. You may think that proves that Mario is in fact short, but it doesn't. It proves that the people are all giants.
That sounds like someone who isn't familiar with Mario, anyone could just look at. MatPat prides himself at taking the most obscure and weird background details of a series. So for that reason, I'm going to say that is not a MatPat theory.
You're gonna have to work harder for that title because that is a real MatPat theory. He made a video about that. It's a real MatPat theory.
I'm losing the crown. I gotta step my game up.
All right. Maybe this time. Are you ready for the next theory? In Mario Maker, since you could use so many different types of blocks to create so many different levels, the amount of levels that can actually exist in Mario Maker is almost infinite. You're probably waiting for the theory, but that's it.
I am waiting for the theory.
That's it. The theory is, wow, you can make millions of levels.
That is such a bad theory. I don't think you would have made it up for this game. So it makes me think that it has to be real. All right, I'm gonna regret this. It's not a MatPat theory.
It is a MatPat theory! He made a 15-minute video discussing the amount of possible levels in Super Mario Maker and came up with the conclusion that there are, in fact, a lot of them. True story.
Came to the conclusion. Exact number. Many, yeah. At this point, I'm convinced these are all MatPat theories, and you're trying to psyop my brain into like becoming paranoid.
Dude, you actually figured it out. They're all MatPat theories. They're all MatPat. My plan is to keep going until you guessed that they're all MatPat theories, and then we would judge the score based on that. That would be the final tally.
I said that as a joke because I'm like, there's no way my friend Nux would like psychologically attack me.
They're all MatPat theories.
Oops, all MatPat.
All right, but the good news is I could make up some. So I'm gonna throw in some now, some actual fake ones into the real ones.
Okay.
You believe me, right?
I don't, but I'll play.
Metal Gear Solid isn't actually something that happened in real life. It is in fact all happening in a virtual reality simulation training.
That is a theory I've heard outside of MatPat. It's not a MatPat theory, but it is a theory. But I'm gonna say it's a theory MatPat covered. Yes.
That is a theory MatPat covered. Correct.
All right. We're now tied, even though I have all the answers.
We are
Yes,
now
I'm ready for
tied.
the
All right, you ready for the next one? According to science, when real hedgehogs see poop, they chew it up, mixing it with their saliva, and then spread it all over their body like a lotion that science still does not understand. Since Sonic does not do that, he is not, in fact, a regular hedgehog, but a mutated hedgehog. Is that a real MatPat?
I need to pause to ask you something because I know you went through these. I have this like, feels like a dream in my head. Watching an old MatPat video. I have no idea what the theory was or what he was talking about, but he spent an ungodly amount of time talking about the number of peni echidna are supposed to have.
Yes. That is something that he has
Is that,
done.
is that something? Okay, I just want to make sure that
I'm pretty sure that
wasn't
that is
a
something
nightmare.
he has done. He's also done other amazing feats like measuring the size of Luigi's penis and judging the best boobs in all of gaming. He's definitely covered a wide variety of topics for a man that hasn't watched porn.
I'm going to say that is a MatPat theory.
That is not a MatPat theory. I made it up. Let's go. That's a dub. Let's go. In Sonic, the Chaos Emeralds are not actually emeralds because emeralds are green and the Chaos Emeralds are all sorts of colors.
That sounds like a MatPat theory.
That is a MatPat theory. Congratulations. Let's go,
cool,
dude.
cool.
It took about 20 minutes to figure that one out, so that's a solid time investment if you're interested in geology.
Like I said, the majority of the MatPat theories are like it can be a clerical error in a game, and that's the theory. So I'm feeling a bit more confident in my title at the moment.
Let's go,
Because let me
dude.
clarify, I do the exact same thing, but for like history and conspiracy theories. So
True.
I'm really not one to talk. But
That's
this is
fair.
why I'm at you Walmart MatPat, so let's keep it going.
Yo, that's true. The true villain of Mario is Peach, because Peach keeps running away to cheat on Mario with Bowser in every game. This is all from Mario's warped perception of reality, convincing himself with cognitive dissonance that this is what's happening and that she's getting captured. But Peach is the real villain.
That is the most MatPat theory I think I've ever heard. So I'm going to say yes, it's a MatPat theory.
That is not a MatPat theory. I made it up. Let's go.
Are you serious?
I made it up, baby.
You are gaslighting me. That is a MatPat theory. I have seen the video. What are you talking about?
If it does exist, I didn't know about it and I made it up. I only watched the 2017 MatPat theories. If he made that video, it was not in 2017. The main villain in Mario is actually capitalism, because the scientist guy that makes all of the inventions for Mario also makes the inventions for Bowser. So capitalism is truly the evil part of Mario.
You said that like it was a Smash like character reveal.
Marth
Okay.
versus capitalism.
Capitalism's the actual villain because play both sides of the war, essentially. That is almost too base to be a MatPat theory.
That's
You
a
got me
Hassan
scared.
Piker theory. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm going to say, because you looked at 2017 MatPat, I don't think he would, so I'm going to say that is not a MatPat theory.
That is, in fact, an actual MatPat theory! I'm not sure if he mentioned capitalism specifically, but he basically described it.
That's fair. I should have known better on that one. It's the psychological damage you're giving me that made me not recognize it. So
That's fair. That's fair.
I got it. All right, fair enough.
According to the Pokedex, Gardevoir, who MatPat has never seen porn of, can make black holes. But black holes would destroy the universe because it continually sucks in more mass and becomes even bigger and would wipe out the entire planet. So therefore, the Pokedex is wrong.
Is a MatPat theory.
It is a MatPat theory.
I was on the line with that one. Let me ask you this. Whenever you started incorporating fakes into this game, are they off the top of your head or do you have a list?
I have a list.
It's a good thing I didn't know that before, because the reason I said that was a MatPat theory is like there's no way he thought of that off the top of his head.
According to the Pokedex, Magcargo's body temperature can reach up to levels of supernovas, which means when it uses the Pokemon World move Explosion, it should destroy the actual planet. So the Pokedex is wrong with the body heat thing.
That sounds way too close to the last theory to be its own video. So he may have mentioned
Unless he did a series. Pokedex is wrong series, because Pokemon videos get banger views.
But despite that, I'm going to say that is not a MatPat theory.
You are correct. That is not a MatPat theory.
Yes, let's
However, he did say in the Gardevoir theory, hey guys, smash like, because I want to make a series of Pokedex is wrong theories. So you were that was pretty good. That was very
It could have been. It was close.
It was the theory that never happened.
These are the lost MatPat theories. The bottom of the iceberg, so to speak.
In the game, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Bendy limps, and there's another character in Bendy and the Ink Machine named Joey, who has a wheelchair. So what if Bendy is Joey? Because apparently everyone that has foot issues must be the same character.
So he made a lot of videos about Bendy. And that sentence you said at the end, or you were like, if they have foot problems, they're the same character. That sounds like a MatPat theory. So I'm going to say that is a MatPat theory.
You are correct! Oh my god, 3 in a row! That is a MatPat theory!
Yes! Let's go. I'm in the groove. Now that all your delusions and shadow tactics are out of the way, I can see clearly. I've got a direct line to MatPat.
Dude, I was playing the mental battle until now.
It was like a game of Battleship, only I didn't even know where my pieces were.
It was a game of Battleship, and I hid one of my ships under a pillow instead of put it on the board.
It was a game of Battleship, only Nux was in a different room and he wasn't playing Battleship.
The main villain in Cuphead is actually capitalism, because the devil is the devil is the villain in Cuphead, and it's a metaphor for trying to enslave Cuphead, who is in turn fighting for equality the whole time.
That goes back to being too base for MatPat. I'm gonna say it's not a MatPat theory.
You are correct. That is not a MatPat theory. That is not a... Oh my god, 4 in a row. This man's insane. All right, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. Kirby
so hyped over this fake game that wasn't even supposed to exist. It was just supposed to
I'm gonna go a lot faster now. I'm expecting faster answers. Kirby is actually an amoeba. The reasoning, because he's squishy and can absorb shiz.
That's a MatPat theory.
You are correct. That is a MatPat theory. Oh my god, this is
go.
terrifying. Pokemon are going extinct because there are Alolan versions of some Pokemon, which means invasive species, which means ecosystem dead, which means Pokemon are going extinct.
It's a MatPat theory.
It is a MatPat theory. God, you're actually insanely good.
Let's go.
This is insane. He's coming back. He's earning his title. This is crazy. How did he make 15-minute long video on what I just said? I don't even know, but he did. Anyway, the next theory. There are 9 bosses in Undertale, which represent the 9 circles of hell from Dante's Inferno, which you made like an hour-long video on, and each boss represents a different cardinal sin. And the main character's actually dead.
Not a MatPat theory.
You're right. That's not a MatPat theory. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
I got it. Let's
You got it right.
Let's go.
Oh my lord. This is actually insane.
Let's go. Like I said, MatPat awoken, since that edgy Walmart MatPat needed him, and he's feeding me information right now. So
all right, right now the game is
we're good to
literally
go.
just gonna go until you mess one up. Okay, I'm telling you in advance. The kids in Splatoon are actually not children. They are super evolved squids instead of humans, because squids evolve faster than humans.
It is a MatPat theory.
It is a MatPat theory. He's right.
Yes,
man.
let's
Oh my
go.
Lord,
Let's
this is
go.
terrifying.
Let's go.
All right. In Dark Souls 3, there are said to be 3 black hands, but you only meet 2 black hands. So you must be the 3rd black hand.
Not a MatPat theory.
It's a 3-parter MatPat theory. Let's go! He tried so hard.
I lost.
Dude, I had to pull out a 3-parter to get you though, so that's pretty good.
Dude, I do appreciate that. What was the final score?
The final tally was 11-6. You destroyed me.
Let's go! I
absolutely
have earned the
obliterated me.
crown
Bro.
of edgy Walmart MatPat.
Congratulations. And, you know,
Let's get it.
aside from calling you edgy Walmart MatPat, the bonus prize to winning is $10,000 worth of my respect. Thank you so much for joining on this video. Honestly, you know what, bro? I'll send merch. I'll send you my merch, bro. You deserve it.
I will unironically rep Nux merch.
Let's
so
go!
I would
Everyone should buy some on nuxtaku.com. It's a great price, and it's an extremely comfortable fit. So now, the final question, just to wrap things up in a tight little bow. We spent a lot of time here. Does MatPat watch?
I don't think MatPat needs to watch. This is my MatPat theory, right?
Dude, you are more MatPat than anyone else alive.
More than MatPat himself.
I'd say even more than MatPat himself. You're the MatPat that embraces his edgy side.
That's a high horse to bear, but I will bet
Dude,
that's not
I think,
how the saying goes.
Loki, we should promote you. You're not edgy Walmart MatPat anymore. You're like
edgy Target MatPat?
edgy Supreme MatPat. Edgy Hype Beast MatPat.
Edgy hype piece. That's even worse than Walmart.
I know, I found a way to make it worse.
I was gonna say MatPat doesn't watch porn because he doesn't need to, because all that he needs in his mind throughout the day is theories and images of Wario and Waluigi. That's what keeps him going. He doesn't need it, so I think he's above it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Thank you so much, Edgy Hype Beast MatPat, for joining on this video.
Okay.
It has been a pleasure, and if I do any future MatPat related shenanigans, you're invited back.
Thank you so much, Nux, for having me. For anyone watching, I just want to say, not only does Nux make great videos, but he's a fantastic guy off camera as well.
Aww.
Very kind. I would be more than happy to come on again. So
Bro,
thank
that's
you.
so nice of you. And gamers, check out Wendigoon. He's a real mad lad. He covers cool shiz. Link in the description.
Thank you very much, Nux.
Stay weird, fab!